We're doing another tarot reading. If this video found you, it's probably for a reason, but don't make any of the messages fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's see what we got. Ten of Wands. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Ah. Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll just hold it. So I've been feeling today, mainly today, resistance. A lot of resistance. A lot of mental noise. A lot of backwards and forwards. And up until this moment when I recognized the pull to sit down and channel for you, for YouTube, I didn't understand that the mental resistance wasn't mine. I've been feeling what somebody here is feeling. It might be you or it might be somebody that you're connected to. There's this feeling that you or the person that you're connected to, we may figure that out in a second, is your wish come true. And that I just heard you had been sitting on your laurels. You had been sitting on your laurels, or this other person. I'm just going to use you for ease until we figure it out, if we figure it out. This person had been sitting on their laurels when it came to you. I think I just confused myself with who you are and who they are, but I am going to keep using you and them. You fit it where it fits you, okay? They had been sitting on their laurels and they had been over-analyzing their current reality, looking at it and saying, it's not good enough. I'm not there yet. It's fine. It'll be there when I feel like it. This kind of laid back, taking a step back mentality. This Ten of Wands, which came out first, is telling me that this person is now recognizing the need to take action, to take, I heard all-encompassing action, if they want to make their dream of you come true. This person has recognized that they had been sitting on their laurels and they need to pack their shit up and go. Figuratively or physically, maybe, for some of you. They got to pack their shit up and go. Whether that be physically they have to pack up and go and move towards you, or they have to physically pack up and move towards, I don't know, a new location, or whether mentally they have to pack their shit up and go towards you anyway. And stop resting. Stop resisting. Literally. 10 of Cups. You are everything this person wants. This is what they want with you. And they've recognized that in order for their dream of you and this family life, this emotional fulfillment, for it to come true, they can't rest, resist, and sit on their laurels anymore. Why do I always film when my washing machine is going? That's my washing machine. They know they need to take action. They know they need to pack up and go, get moving. It's time, it's go time. I'm sorry about my washing machine. Page of Pentacles. Okay, I was just directed to point out that the two Pentacle cards that came out, Seven of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, are both in reverse, versus the Wands card that came out and the two separate Cups cards that came out are upright. And Spirit is telling me to point that out to you, to highlight to you the fact that this person has recognized that they had been prioritizing the things of the earthly realm, their finances, their fitness, their career, whatever car they're driving, the home that they're living in, whatever moves that they had to make in the physical world. That's what they were prioritizing. That's where their focus was. And that's what was keeping them at bay, keeping them resisting, keeping them able to use the focus on these earthly things as a distraction from picking their shit up and going and taking the action towards you. So was past tense. These two came out in reverse, symbolizing the fact that this person has recognized that they need to deprioritize the earthly realm and the acquisition of more assets and whatever it may be. And they've assumed accountability, they've assumed responsibility for action taking. And it seems to be more so in the emotional landscape, where they've said, I'm going to pick up all my shit and I'm going to go for this anyway, because this is everything I've ever wanted and I know it. And I understand now that I can't sit here and continue to deprioritize love and deprioritize my heart. That's insane. I have to go now. It's never going to be the perfect moment. I'm never going to have all my ducks in a row. It has to be now, and I have to stop focusing so much on conquering the earth, and I have to focus on opening my heart. Eight of Swords. Okay, we had the Two of Wands after the Eight of Swords. So there's been a lot of overthinking about this from this person about this action that they're planning to take towards you. There's been a lot of backwards and forwards. There's an element here of them having walked away from you. So potentially this is somebody from your life that chose to walk away from you, or that chose not to engage with you, or just chose to distract themselves from wanting to prioritize you because they felt like the other areas of their life needed developing before they could pursue something with you. It seems that that desire to walk away, or that resistance to staying and building something from the heart, has disappeared. It was there, but now it's disappeared. Page of Cups, it's this overthinking that they're doing when it comes to the action that it's going to take to make their way to you. It's got to do mainly with the vulnerability required for them to come correct, because they understand that in order to do this the right way, they have to open their heart, and that's going to require a death and rebirth type situation in them, because opening their heart is not something that they are familiar with. It's not something that they're accustomed to. They're accustomed to leading with ego. They're accustomed to being around people who are more superficial in nature, not in a negative way, just in a way where those people have not explored the depths of their soul, whereas you have. So you don't value these earthly assets or the acquisition of these earthly accolades more than you do the opening of someone's heart, more than you do truth, more than you do love. For you, truth is number one. Not just truth as in be honest with me and tell me the truth and don't lie to me. Yes, that's part of it. But truth as in leading from truth, from vulnerable truth. What do you want? It's also a respect thing. Leading from truth. You respect yourself so much. You respect your truth so much. You have so much integrity in the way in which you live your life that this person understands that in order to come correct to somebody like you, it's not about how much money, it's not about what car, it's not about the body, it's not about that. It's about be honest about what's going on in your heart. Because you're not somebody that's going to push this person, you're not somebody that's going to demand things from this person, you're not somebody that is going to do the work for this person. You are somebody that's done that for yourself, and you recognize and you respect and you honor the journey of each and every individual out there, even the ones that you wish you could help. You understand that they need to be the ones to want to do it, and they need to be the ones to take the journey, because that is the only way that these journeys can complete. Okay, this person is struggling with, oh, I didn't even show it, Knight of Swords in reverse. This person is struggling with coming forward with the truth. So something maybe that they hid from you. I'm not getting the feeling like it's something awful, but something that was hidden is something that they're struggling on articulating or preparing to articulate to you when it comes to opening their heart. They know that not only do they need to be open and honest about what they want and tell you how they feel and tell you where they're at in terms of their heart, but there's something that has been hidden, a truth that needs to be revealed to you in the opening of this heart that is keeping this person overthinking. They have been toing and froing. I'm being told they have been toing and froing about maybe omitting this truth. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems that because of what I explained that I'm picking up about you, about your integrity, about how you lead in the world, about the fact that you lead from truth, this person knows or has a feeling that you will see right through them. So they almost are getting to this point of there's really no point in omitting this because they're going to figure it out anyway, or they're going to feel that something's up, and then I don't want them to think that it's something suspicious. It's probably best to just come out with it. So when they open their heart, they want to tell you this truth as well, but it's something very vulnerable for them. And it's something they don't show anybody. And it's something they omitted telling you in the past. 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, we're back. And we were talking about an omission of a fact, an omission of something that's occurred, that this person knows that they can't this second time that they're coming around because they're planning on coming correct. My washing machine. They can't with you specifically. You see through bullshit. You're probably a seer. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. So we had the Two of Wands, we have the Three of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energy. This person is in action mode. This person is in, yes, overthinking, but it doesn't feel like heavy overthinking or overthinking in the sense that they're talking themselves out of it. It seems that they're overthinking because they want to do this right. They see you as a liver of truth. And they know that when they come, they have to do this right. So they've been planning and they are planning and they're in action taking mode. They're coming towards you. What was it that we said at the beginning? They're packing their shit up and they're going. They're going for it. I think we were also saying this was going to require a death and a rebirth when I got the call, I believe. Because they've never done this before, because the people that they surround themselves with are more superficial. I think we've covered this. Okay, let's get a few more. 10 of Swords in reverse. One more to clarify. Six of Wands in reverse. I didn't want that to be true, but okay. So Spirit's showing me and telling me that the last thing that this person needs to do to claim victory, as in to make their way to you and actually do this in the 3D, not just continue planning and thinking about it, is surrender. Surrender to their truth. Surrender fully. There's an element of them that's not fully surrendered. It could be that truth that they're thinking about potentially omitting / not omitting. They're toing and froing about how to articulate that to you. There's an element here where Spirit is saying they need to surrender to the full truth, 100% of the truth, in order for them to claim victory and get you. All right. I think we're nearing the end. I can feel it. Devil and Ace of Wands. This has consumed this person for months, I heard. They want a passionate new beginning with you. They want this more than they've ever wanted anything in their life, which is why their choice of distraction of building or acquiring more assets in the physical world, I don't just mean assets as in buying a house, buying stocks, etc. You know what I mean. It hasn't worked because they're desiring this way more than they're desiring money, way more than they're desiring a promotion, way more than they're desiring a new car, whatever it is, or a fitter body, or whatever it is. It's you. I understand. Spirit saying they need to surrender to the prioritization of this in their life and stop calling it frivolous and stop calling it silly. Like, it's not silly. And I know that Maria, I've been there personally where I thought that something was wrong with me because there was a part of me that was so pulled to love. I thought that something was wrong with me and I had to almost smash it out of me. So I had to, focus on my career. I had to focus on my fitness. I had to focus on my health. I had to focus on my family. I had to focus on developing friendships. And I completely tried to push away the fact that love, as in romantic love, was begging for my attention. And it was the most pure and honest desire that I had in my vessel. And I was completely neglecting it because I thought that it was dumb. I thought that I had to prioritize everything else in my life because it felt weak almost. Like it shouldn't matter this much to me. So it's making me weak because it's mattering too much to me. So I have to focus on other things so that it stops mattering so much to me. But what ended up happening? Suppression. And what happens when we suppress? We depress. Yeah? When we ignore the pulls from our heart, when we ignore our truth, we send ourselves down a road with many obstacles that the only thing that those obstacles are trying to do, and they get louder and stronger as you continue to try and walk away from your truth, is they try and stop you, get your attention so that you can gain awareness, turn back around and actually start making your way towards what it is that you actually want. It seems that this person, whether you or who you're connected to, is needing to surrender, I believe, in the same way that I surrendered. That's why I was called to share that with you, to the fact that love is a priority for a reason in you. It's not dumb, it's not frivolous, it's not silly. It's almost a requirement. And you desire this person in particular, you desire love, you desire to experience a healthy embodied relationship for a reason. There's a divine assignment here. And this person, that's the last thing that they need to do. They need to come to terms with I get to prioritize this, and it's not dumb. It's the most important thing that I can do, because from here, only more love and more abundance can come into my life. But it is a process, and we respect this person because I have been there. Maybe you have also been there. Let's see if there's one or two more that want to come through, and then I will close it. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. What did we say about Pentacles in the beginning? They all came out in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's this independent, bad bitch, or what's the masculine equivalent? Big dog. This bad bitch and big dog energy, single era, strong, fit, financially savvy. It's over. It's complete. This came out straight after. This focus on the finances, focus on the bag, focus on... I can't believe that came out as I was talking about my experience with deprioritizing and then prioritizing love. That's exactly what this feels like. It's like, oh, I get to prioritize love. I don't have to be a single bad bitch or a single big dog. As in, I don't have to focus only on that, and I don't have to prioritize that above all else. I don't have to neglect love. It doesn't make me weak. Oh, this is actually what it's all about. It's all about love. It's all about vulnerability. It's all about softening. It's all about being with someone else. It's all about being in community. It's all about supporting each other. Like it's just like your world was turned upside down, literally, because everything you deemed important and needing to be prioritized was actually like, no, honey, no. And in doing that, you closed out a massive cycle. Me closed out a massive cycle. They closed out a massive cycle. I got confused because I started talking about my journey and then we're talking about what they're going through, but it could also be you, as I mentioned at the beginning of this reading. You, them, me. The cycle was closed out. Yes? And if this is the person that you're connected to, and this is the surrendering that they're needing to do, then that cycle is going to be closed. And this was our final card, King of Cups. This seat of emotional maturity, heart open energy. And this is absolutely beautiful. This was the journey. This is the journey. And I'm very excited for you, for the person that you're connected to, for me. This is it. This was the mission. This is the part of the journey where you stop doing things on your own, you or them. This is the part where somebody actually comes into your physical reality. And you continue the growth journey, you continue the development journey, but in partnership. Okay? This is beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. I love you long time. I'll see you in the next one.